Shalom Akim. I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who teach and rule well. And salutations to all the Akim, all four corners of earth who's pushing this truth and sincerity. Shalom Akim. I want to get into this article. The other day, Kim Jong-un met up with, he shot to Russia in his little train and stuff, and, it was, the leaders over here, they're getting scared. America is getting scared because, North Korea is a smaller nation, and they have to rely on, the Edomites to get their weapons and stuff, man. That was part of their blessing, So, America makes weapons, Russia makes weapons, Germany makes weapons for the most part, and you can just look at the names and throughout the history, America had your Smith and Wessons, and other various weaponry. And Smith and Westerns make more than just your 6-shooters and stuff. They make 9mm and other stuff, but that's neither here nor there. But they make a lot of guns here in America and different gun companies. Russia has the AK-47, the Kalashnikov gun, and they have other weapons too. They've improved on and made better. Germany has the SIG, and what's the another one of their guns? The Ruger. The Ruger, that's what I was thinking about, the Ruger too as well. So Esau has been blessed with the ability to make guns and make weapons off of it. So he has to sell it to these smaller nations and stuff, So, the people were up in arms. They were going kind of nuts because, the homie Kim Jong-un shot through Russia, came across through Russia in his train and stuff. It was heavy armored train, and yeah, he made over this. Western powers were upset, man, because they want to sell weapons to him, but Russia has got their hand in it. So this is Matthew 24:6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. And that's what we're hearing right now. About these rumors of wars, because over there in Ukraine, it's a well-known fact that it's a proxy place. It's a proxy ground where you have a few countries over here where UN has their fighters over there. Russia has mercenary groups over there, as well as other Ukraine groups that are for Ukraine and against Ukraine. You got now they're sending over different all sorts of different. You also got mercenary fighters over there too, So everything's the world is right now bubbling, and you're hearing about these rumors of wars and stuff and different things. But those are called proxy wars, man. You got over in Africa. Africa's a bubbling ground, man. We'll be having to do videos on Africa very soon because, like I said, it's warming up over there. Oh, it's been warmed, actually. It's been on fire because they have those minerals over there. But when Kim Jong-il was going over to Russia, he's buying weapons and stuff. And in this article, they talked about how he said international sanctions because North Korea tests weapons. These test those nuclear weapons, I should say. Well, I shouldn't say they test not nuclear weapons, but missiles, because you gotta and they'll test up the power of them. They don't let off the actual chemicals. Because that'll set off the world. You can't let off chemicals like that. You can only go so far, supposedly, because they got those little Geneva Convention warfares and stuff that they come together and talk supposedly. And they gotta try to stay within the guidelines of war. That's how wicked this place is. But it just talked about how basically America is and the Western fronts are upset about this. This is Joel 3, and I'm gonna start at 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up, beat your plowshares into swords, and your prong hooks into spears. Let the weak say I am strong. And that's what's going on, man, because, Ukraine also let out a decree the other day about how they were allowing the women to come on into the fight because they were mad, man. You got videos all on the internet about how it's a party going on in Ukraine, man. You got a lady at my job who, because that's the end thing now, have Ukrainian flag and stuff. So she's from Ukraine, she told me, and she says, are you watching the news to see what's going on in Ukraine? I was like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So, oh my gosh. I'm like, man, because it's propaganda. She's like, yes, you're right. I know. And then I'm like, man, because come on, I see the people at the beach, they chilling. I see the people partying, and the last video I seen them partying, and who was amongst them? Jake. Jake was out there. It was nothing but women, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you got other people over there just taking advantage of what the situation is going on over there, man. But at the end of the day, North Korea is a small nation compared to these other nations, and they're gearing up for war. So they're doing business, man. You know what I'm saying? They're doing business. What they're supposed to be doing, man. They're preparing for war, man. So this was nothing but a business meeting, with an Edomite, leader. This is Job 5:12. He disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise, man. Because at the end of the day, like I was speaking earlier, they're coming together to try to get these nukes together, which they're eventually going to launch on America. But over there, in Ukraine, that's just a money grab and land grab. That's up for sale. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried along head. They meet with darkness in the daytime and grope in the noonday as in the night. But he saveth the poor from the sword, from their mouth, and from the hand of the mighty, man. And that's what we need the Lord to save us, man, at the end of the day, man, because they're spewing out this propaganda. I've seen videos where over there in where Ephraimites had went over there, a bunch of Puerto Ricans had went over there to Ukraine and got turned back, man. Met by a lot of racism. Ukraine people and some of them army dudes was just calling them all sorts of names, man. And they came there to put their life on the line to try to help out in that little conflict that's going on. But that's just the Lord telling them to stay out that business over there. Stay out of that business that's going on over there. Let them people go to blazes and go to war over their land. But yeah, this was just a little meeting they had, man. And I know it was just about business. And I just he took the train, did the smart thing, because we seen earlier in the week where the Russians had killed the guy, what's his guy's name, from the Wagner group, I can't pronounce his name right now, but they blew his plane up. So if I was doing business, I'd probably be on, land too, because I'd rather, I don't know, land is just different than flying, totally different. But yeah, I just seen this little article, wanted to bring it out. I hope it's edifying. Shalom, Akim.